factor that I think I missed and I saw in my father's life, which is the sustaining power. Like everybody, and I saw a lot of people that could make money, but I didn't see people, in particularly in my family, that could actually sustain that level of wealth and grow it to a legacy position. And so after reading all of these books, I realized that there was hope for me. Now, a very important point is that when I was about 17, I decided I wasn't going to be like my father because ironically, he had three houses. I had three houses. He was a singer who never got discovered. I'm a singer who got discovered in a way. He made bad financial decisions, bad relationship decisions. I fell into the same fate. And it wasn't until I read this book on epigenetics, which is basically the study of human behavior, and how we are predisposed to make the same decisions that our parents do when placed in the same situations. And that kind of intrigued me because here it was at 17, I said I would never be like my father. And at some point I thought I'd achieve a place that was comfortable, far away from his failures, but never to really see that I still had to deal with the fact that his blood was still in my veins. And yes, I was making decisions very similar to him when he was my age. And that frightened me. And so I resolved that I had to take this information and make sure my kids had it, my sons in particularly, because what would be their fate, even though they tried?
So was it information, determination, new legacy? What would you boil down as three top things that helped you come back?
The three top things was a reality that that the information that I now possess, I didn't have and didn't know it existed. So I think there was this new information, number one. And then it was a decision to do something with that information. And it was, yeah, like I said, my passion is really my kids because my father didn't give that to me. And for some reason, I felt like I needed to give that to my kids. I felt like every man should leave something for his kids, his children's children. And so I decided that it was important to write something down, to write all of this information down, to curate it into some understandable, do's and don'ts. In being a Johnson, right? And that's when I decided to write a book. I didn't know it was going to be a book. I thought it was just some instructions for my kids, and it turned out to be a book.
Tell us more about the book. I love the title. Tell us about the book.
Yeah. So this is the title is "Refuse to Live Talented and Broke." 10 key.
Restate the quote. So the title of the book is.
Okay. All right. So the title of the book is Refuse to Live Talented and Broke, with the subtitle of 10 Keys to Unlocking Your Creative Earning Potential. And this was something that I felt was widespread in my family. Most of the males had the same giftings, some level of intellect, love information and knowledge. All entrepreneurs, all talented, could either sing or draw very well in architecture or engineering, something of that sort. And I felt like this book would be something for all of us and people like us. Matter of fact, after I wrote the book, I was talking to a few friends and I realized that they were going through some of the same challenges. And so the book just became this manual and this offspring that distracted me from my failures to the point where I designed the book, I wrote the book, and now it was done and finished, and now I had a product to deliver to the marketplace, and I just totally forgot about my failures. And I became totally focused on, now what do I do with this book? So I gave a copy to my kids and set out to give a copy to anybody else that would listen.
And this book will help me.
So this book is actually going to help you to manage your creative life. Now, I know we all buy into products that help us to 10x or 5x or 1,000x our business. how to market, how to brand, how to sell. In other words, how to attain success at higher levels. But I think one of the challenges for me was that I had all of those devices to attain success, but my life in and of itself, the thing that all of that success is built on, I didn't have the structure. For example, in chapter 7, I talk about the 7th reason why you could be talented and broke, and that is because your creativity is poisoned by toxic relationships. I didn't realize that I was married to someone who really couldn't see the light that was in me, and I couldn't appreciate the light that was in them. That relationship is bound for toxicity, and that toxicity level interferes with your creativity. And if you cannot create, doesn't matter if you are Michael Jackson, it doesn't matter if you are Tupac Shakur, who went in prison and could not write a song. He was depressed, and his relationships was at odds with the people who founded him and put him on the map, and that affected his creativity. So toxic relationships can actually put you in the abyss of writer's block, of creative blocks.
Do you
And
think
so,
there are a lot of people out there who are talented and broke?
matter of fact, our study suggests,
Restate
okay,
the question, please.
say it again?
I say restate the question.
I think
Okay.
that there are,
Oh, wait,
So
wait.
the audience can follow along.
Ask the question again for me, please.
do you think that there are a lot of people out there who are talented and broke? Are there a lot of people out there who are talented and broke?
I think there is a lot of people who are talented and broke. Some of them know this, and others don't. So the process is one of educating people that they are talented and broke. I mean, if you drive in a Land Rover and you have a landlord, that's a clear sign that you could be talented and broke, because your money sensibility or philosophy is misplaced. You know, you prefer to spend your equity on liabilities as opposed to putting it in a property, right? So part of what it is helping some people to realize how talented they are, but how broke they are by a standard of where they should be. And then the other level is helping those who know that they are and want to be talented and successful, giving them the tools that I used in order to get back to that place of success.
And finally, you devised a system somewhat. I mean, how do you describe yourself as an architect, a designer? Tell me about how you're going to help me change my life. How are you going to help me redesign my life? Say, I will.
So how I'm going to help you to change your life, change your trajectory, change where you are, get you from talented and broke to talented and successful, is that one of my traits, or one of the things that I'm extremely good at is brand and product development. And everyone is a brand unto themselves. You have a personality brand, you have a product brand, and you have a corporate brand. I can show you how to find your intrinsic qualities, take those things to market, but build it on character and integrity so that you can never experience the deep fall that many people experience, people from athletes to musicians.
Start at the beginning.
I'm going to start at, yeah,
Okay, but break it down for me. It's
Okay.
like bottom line, Warren.
okay.
I can show you, and you can use the words you were talking about, design, whatever.
Okay, okay, all right.
Whatever, but bottom line, I want to know what you're bringing to my life.
Okay.
I can show you how to, I am the designer, I can.
Sure, okay, okay. So Lauren, here's how I can help you to actually change your life. If you are talented, if you are creative, I have a program that I focus on brand architecture for your product brand, for your personal brand, and for your corporate brand. I can help you not only save money in advertising and promoting what you do, but I bring in a cohesive plan. One of the names that I go by in terms of a job description is a brand architect. And it's just as simple as this. When you want a house built, you don't go to a coach, you go to an architect. So I can help architect your life around those three brands so that one, you save money, and two, you're extremely focused, and number three, you focus on your strongest brand. Was that succinct enough?
Anything else that we did not add that you would like to add?
There's so much to add, but what do you want to do? I just got to keep, if you ask a question, I'm going to keep talking.
One thing do you want me to remember about Delano, about what you have to offer, about My New Life? What do you want me to remember?
About Delano, what do I want you to remember about Delano? Number one, he's really good looking and he has a great voice.
Besides all that, not saying you in the third person. I can do that.
I want you to remember that I'm the brand architect to help you fix your focus when it comes to your branding. I can help you to monetize your creativity and organize your talents in such a way that we can brand them all and you can experience a serious and long-lasting success.